Well, some farmers in the Upstate face major losses. Last week's storms destroyed their crops, from down sweet corn and Greer to down trees in Pauline. These farmers say they have lost out on thousands of dollars already, unfortunately. Fox Carolina's Tresia Bowles checked out some of that damage, and she talked with those farmers about how they're recovering.
This is probably the biggest impact to our livelihood storm-wise in 10 years of farming.
John Mark Noon is still surveying damage on Southern Soul Farms in Pauline.
It has been my favorite tree for 6 years now.
Back-to-back storms hit Greenville and Spartanburg County last week.
Always know that this is an inherent risk. You know, Mother Nature is the most powerful force out there.
When the storm hit, some of the sheep ran off the property. He was finding them in his neighbor's yard. Luckily, all of the animals are okay, but the property has tens of thousands of dollars worth of damage.
The same goes for David Kono.
It would have been about $4,000 the family would have made, but now I have no clue. I think there's just going to be enough for the family, and that's it.
Kono is disabled. Farming is a form of physical therapy. Storms made a path in his sweet corn.
I've had corn knocked down before, but I've never had, 90% of what I planted on the ground. So I was freaking out just a little bit.
Kono and Noon both believe it was a microburst or strong downburst winds, which are common in the late spring and early summer.
We had hail, wind was coming from one direction, the rain was coming at about a 45-degree angle, and then it switched. First batch of corn got knocked down, then the same thing happened the next day.
Kono says some stalks are trying to straighten out, but Noon is out for the summer for at least 3 months. Luckily, he's leaning on some support.
That's the best thing about the local farming community in the Upstate.
Tresia Bowles, Fox Carolina News.